expanding brackets and factorizing. So if we look here, you can see a b equals to bc. But before we do that, right, we just need to go through some key points. So let's just talk about a times b. Right, a times b, that is a b. Also talking about, say, 3 times c, that's 3c. 3a times b is 3ab. 4x times 2x. 4 times 2 is 8. X times x is x squared. Right, let's just talk about expanding bracket is getting out of the brackets. Factorizing is getting it into brackets. So, right, factorizing is getting it into brackets. So you need, and then expanding is getting it out of bracket. So that's getting it in bracket, and this getting it out, right, out of brackets. Let's just look at some more example here. So if we got, for example, 3x squared times 4, it's 3 times 4 is 12x squared. If we also have, say, so for example, the letters come before, so b times, say, 7, you always write the number first, so that's 7b. Now let's just clarify a few more things here. A is equal to 1a. So you need to understand that. Okay, let's just go through some example here. So we got the key thing here. The number or letter outside the bracket is multiplied by everything inside the bracket. So 5 times p is 5p. Right, plus 5 times q is 5q, so you got 5p plus 5q. Next, you got 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. And then you got the d, so it's 12d. And then you got 4 times 2 is 8. So it's 12d plus 8. Unlike terms, so you can't add them together. So e is multiplied by 5. So e times 5 is 5e. Remember, write the number first. E times 2f is 2ef. Okay, looking at this one, S times T is equal to ST. S times U is SU. 3 times 5 is 15. So you got 15J. Right, and it's a takeaway. So you got 3 times 2 is 6. So 6K. 6 times 4 is 24G. 6 times 3 is 18H. Okay, we need to just address some key thing here. So if I just write the key onto the left side, so if we got, say for example, right, a negative times a negative, that's equal to a positive. You got a negative times a positive equals to a negative. A positive multiplied by a positive equals to a positive. So when you see a sign like that, minus in front, it equals to, remember I said, so minus in front, it equals to -1. The same thing, that's -1, right? It's the same. So it's -1. So you got -1 by Q is basically minus Q. Right, and negative times a negative is equal to a positive, so that's positive P. Okay, you got -3 times G is -3G. -3 times 2 is -6. 6 minus 4 times minus 4 times 6 equals to -24D. Minus times a minus is plus. So -4 times -3 is +12 F. Right, -1 times -3. Sorry, -1 times 3 is -3P. -1 times 4 is -4. -2 times D is -2D. -2 times -F is +2F. -3 -3 times -2 is 6J. -3 times K is -3K. Okay, now if you look at this here, you got an extra right, section to this. So you need to expand and simplify. So first of all, remember what I said, the number outside the bracket is multiplied by everything inside the bracket. So the only number is 5. So 5 is outside of the bracket. So you carry the 4h because that has nothing to do with the bracket. Then you carry out the procedure. 5 times 2, right, that's 10h. 5 times 3 s is 15 s. So the like terms here are the h. So h, 4h plus 10h, that gives you 14h plus 15. Okay, now same procedure here. So 16p come over, so 16p then I got 3 times 3, it's 9q. 3 times 4 is 12, but it's a minus 4, so it's minus 12p. So the like terms here is going to be 16 minus 12. So 12. So the answer is going to be 4p plus 9q. Right, and this one I do here. So there is no number or letter after the minus. So this can be written as minus 1. Remember, when there's no sign, it can be written as minus 1. Okay, so now we bring the 4a down because that has nothing to do with the bracket. So you say minus 1 times 5 is minus 5b. Minus 1 times minus 6, it's going to give you a plus 6a. So like terms here are 4a and 6a. Add 6a, so the answer is going to be 6. The answer is going to be The answer is going to be 4a plus 6a is going to give us 10a minus 5b. Okay, this is exactly the same here. So the number is in front now. So the only number in front here is 7 for the first one. So basically you're going to do 7 times d is 7. D. 7 times f is 7f minus 2d. So like terms here is 7d minus 2d. So 2 from 7, that's 5d plus 7f. So next question, you got 2 times 2, so that's 4m. 2 times 3, it's a minus 3, so it's minus 6n minus 8n. So like terms here are minus 6n minus 8. So the answer is going to be 4m minus 14n. Okay. Leave this one for you to have a go at. Pause the video, have a go at that question. Right, question, I'm going to do the first three at the top and leave this for you, the last two for you to have a go at. So, if we go through this now, so multiplying out the brackets, the number in front of the brackets here, so we got 3 times 2, so that's 6i. 3 times j, that's plus 3j, plus 5 times 3, that's 15i. 5 times 4, that's 20j. So add together the like terms here. So you got 6i plus 15i. That's going to give me 21i. 21i, and then 3j plus 20j is going to give me 23j. Okay. You got 5 times d, that's 5d. 5 times f plus 5f. 3 times d is plus 3d. 3 times minus f is minus 3f. Right, collect like terms. D, go with D, so that equals to 8D. 5F minus 3F equals to 2F. Okay, and that explains, right? So you can have a go at these 1, 2, 3. Pause the video, have a go at those questions. Now, as I said here, so we're looking at factorizing. So this is what we're looking at here. So what do we need to do? We need to get it into brackets. So it's to get it into brackets. So that is what you need to do. And the way you do this, you look at find the highest common factor, right? That can go into 3x squared and 9. So 3 can go into itself, 3 can go into 9. So 3 go outside the bracket. Then what I'm going to ask myself, what do I need to multiply by 3 to get 3x squared? So that's x squared. What do I need to multiply by 3 to get 9? And that's 3. So the answer is 3 bracket x squared plus 3. Moving on to the next one, right? What do I need to multiply, right? What's the highest common factor that can go into 4x squared and 10? It's going to be 2 can go into 4, 2 can go into 10. Okay, so what do I need to multiply by 2 to get 4x squared? It's going to be 2 x squared plus, sorry, it's not a plus, silly mistake there, it's a minus. So 2 times what equals to 10, so that's going to be 5. And then the final one, right, what is common there, you can see you got 2 prime numbers, so therefore we have no factor, right, which is high that can go into them, and it's, or you can say it's 1, but 1 can go into everything. So what is common in both here is m. So m go outside the bracket. So what goes inside the bracket is, what do I need to multiply by m to get 5mn? And that is 5n plus 3. Okay, what's common here? A go outside the bracket, so 8b plus 3 go inside the bracket. What's common here? B. So b go outside the bracket, so it doesn't have to be number. So b go outside the bracket here. So what goes inside the bracket is going to be 6a plus 5. And then the final one, m go outside the bracket, so it's going to be 8p minus 3. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Please can you subscribe, comment on the video, okay, so I can actually improve this to support you. Thank you. Comment, subscribe, and share for me.